Ugh. Hey stylers, welcome back to my channel. Man, has it been a long time since I filmed one of these. I thought I would go ahead and answer your questions that I asked you guys to ask me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, so we are going to do that today. This video might end up being kind of long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a table of contents in the description box below where you guys can kind of like skip around to which questions interest you guys most. So let's get started. The first question is from Fave, and it is, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. I am actually drinking some coffee right now to prepare for the rest of this video. How are you? The next one is from Tiny Mouse for Life, and it is, what is the first makeup product that you ever used? The first makeup product that I ever used was a brick red lipstick. And yeah, I would just kind of like lightly dab it on to give my lips a subtle color. Next one is from Daniel ADRS100, and it is, at what age did you start wearing makeup? I started to really wear makeup on a regular basis when I was 13 years old, and that was the same brick red lipstick. Frizzy April asks, what is your favorite childhood book? When I was a kid, I was obsessed with the Harry Potter series, and you know, if you're my age, I'm 25 now, when I was growing up, J.K. Rowling was just coming out with the series, so it was really exciting. Everyone was always like, man, I can't wait for the next one to come out. So it was, the Harry Potter series were especially exciting when I was growing up. LTHCM asks, what is your favorite kind of music or song? My favorite kind of music is mainly melodic, indie, and pop, and electronica as well. And then sometimes I tend to dabble in dark wave and J-rock when I'm feeling adventurous. Kylie Shay asks, what is your favorite drugstore makeup brand? I tend to gravitate toward CoverGirl just because their mascara called CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume, which I'm sure you guys have heard of, is my all-time favorite mascara. Megan Heinbrook asks, if you could only shop at one store for the rest of your life, which store would it be? So I kind of, I spent a little bit of time trying to figure this out because honestly, I'm not the kind of person who just goes to one store all the time. I'm kind of just all over the place, and really, I'm not really that picky, but I guess if we were to be logical about it, I would say something like Target, because you can get food there, you can get your beauty supplies there, you can get clothes there, so some kind of like a wide range store like that, I guess. This next one's funny. It's by Debbie Styles, and she asks, would you rather be in the Hunger Games or a zombie apocalypse? I would much rather be in the Hunger Games. I really think I could win. I really do. And if you guys know anything about me, it's that I do not like zombies. Like, zombies and ghosts are the two things that I really, really don't like. Like, they really just disturb me a lot. So yeah, I would much rather risk being killed by a person than a zombie. Let me know in the comments below, would you guys rather be in the Hunger Games or the zombie apocalypse? Stacy asks, what is your favorite makeup product at the moment? At the moment, I really like eyebrow makeup, so this would include like eyebrow shadows and pencils and things. I feel like even if you don't wear makeup on the rest of your face, if your eyebrows just look really good and, you know, nicely shaped, it just makes your face look really pulled together and ready to face the world, yeah. Lauren Hernandez Pena 219 asks, who is your favorite celebrity that you would like to meet and why? If online celebrities count, I do love Michelle Phan, and I would love to meet her someday. She's such a huge inspiration to me. Marilyn asks, what sports did I do? I haven't really been seriously involved in any sports, but something I can say that I thoroughly enjoy is table tennis. I love table tennis. Hannah Newville asks, will I be attending BeautyConLA in 2015? You know, I haven't really considered it. I might, we'll see how that goes, but something I'm definitely attending is VidCon in July of this year. So if you guys will be there, let me know in the comments below, and maybe we can meet up. That would be awesome. I would love to meet you guys, and that's the whole point that I'm planning to come out there, is hopefully I can say hello to you guys in real life and, you know, hear your stories and stuff. So yeah. Gatsby asks, if you could be any animal, what animal would you be? And thank you, by the way. I would love to be a parrot, and I've thought about this on many occasions throughout my life. I always think about these random things like this, but I would want to be a parrot because they live up to 100 years, which is insane, and that would be awesome. They're really beautiful, so that'd be great to be like this vibrant, you know, bright, colorful creature. And they can fly, which is amazing because I always, so ever since I was a little kid, I've been obsessed with the idea of flying. So Birds always have had a special place in my heart because they can fly, so I've always kind of just wanted to be a bird. Yeah. BRSTH asks a variety of questions, and one of those questions is, what is your favorite movie and TV show? My favorite movie is AI, Artificial Intelligence, and my favorite show is Star Trek by far, Enterprise specifically. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys Trekkies? And if so, which series was your favorite? Another show that I really enjoy is The Office. Like, The Office is hands down one of the best shows that ever existed. The level of humor is just unbeatable, just amazing. What is your favorite fruit? My favorite fruit is pomegranate because it's a lot of work to eat, and I love foods that really make you work for it. The next question is, what is my favorite snack? And it's funny you should ask because I've recently been obsessing over this snack, and it is sunflower seeds. And the next question is, what is your favorite refreshing drink? So because it is cold where I live, I have been drinking tea nonstop and coffee as well, but tea mainly. And I'm going to recommend a brand of tea for you guys, and it is by the brand Almond Tea. They have a wide range of different flavors, vanilla, raspberry, strawberry. This stuff tastes like the actual fruit. Like, it doesn't taste artificial, it tastes real. And it's just like, I can't get enough of this stuff, it's amazing. Another question from Nakvi1701 is, what is your favorite Harry Potter character? I've always liked Hermione, and I think that's mainly because she's a girl. So in my head, I was always kind of like, I always pretended to be her whenever I would read the books. And I'm all for Power Girl, she's pretty kick butt, so yeah. This next one is, you guys have, a couple of you asked, like, MEGGG asked the same thing, and Sadie K. Pike also asks, do I ever plan on doing videos with my husband? What does he think of the whole YouTube thing? My husband is an amazing supporter of my channel. We are constantly talking about ways to improve SofiaStyled, and he's just such a huge contributor to the behind the scenes work that I do. This next question is asked by a lot of people in the comment section of all of my videos, and the question is, do I really wear the makeup products that I make in my videos? The answer is yes, I do. I wear a combination of DIY and store-bought products. Kevin1577 asks, why did I start my YouTube channel? I thought to myself that starting a YouTube channel would be really great for expressing myself, becoming creative, and doing something different than what I was doing at the time. At the time I was in school, I was doing research on the side. My life was very calculated, and I wasn't doing anything creative, and I really felt like I needed to bring that part of me out because honestly, I felt lost. I think a lot of people experience that, and when you do experience that, I think it's really important to take the plunge and do something different. And well, that's what I did. Kevin also asks, what is your favorite part of being a YouTuber? That's easy. It's getting to know you guys. It's really exciting to find similarities with people who live in very different parts of the world and learning just how similar we are as a people no matter where we are. Like, we're all humans. We all have, the same needs to connect with people. Godstrain521 asks, what do you see yourself doing in 5 years? Will you still make YouTube videos? A very intense question you ask there. What I plan on doing in the next 5 years is expanding SofiaStyled both online and off. I'm constantly in the works of figuring out just what I'm going to do with SofiaStyled in the long term. I do plan on still making videos because this is something I thoroughly enjoy. Britzilla21 asks, what is your favorite piece of advice that you've ever been given? This piece of advice is so simple, and yet it has been lingering in my mind ever since I was 8 years old. When I was in 3rd grade, was I 8 when I was in 3rd grade? I think so. I had a teacher named Miss Demerjian, and she gave our class a lecture. She told us that, children have a tendency to bully each other, pick out each other's flaws, and when that happens to happen to you, when someone says something mean to you, your response should always be, so what? Nora Bissett asks, what is your favorite quote? My favorite quote is, wherever you are, be all there. And I forget who said this quote, but I'm going to write it here. IPS Superwoman asks, if you could go back in time and change something, what would you change? I wouldn't change a ton because I feel like even the bad things in life really contribute to where you are today, so I wouldn't want want to change a ton of things, but I wish I would have started my YouTube channel 5 years ago. The same person also asks, what phrase do you live by? One thing I've always said to myself is, if you can conceive, you can achieve, which is basically another way of saying where there's a will, there's a way. If your mind can wrap around doing something, then what's to say you can't do it in the real world? All it takes is for you to take whatever you're thinking and figure out a way to bring it out here in the external world. Blissful Benny asks, do you come up with your own DIYs? If so, how? How does the whole process go before you share your videos on YouTube? I usually look at what requests you guys have, and then I try to research into how people do it or how it's done usually. And then I try to research how I can make it my own. I try to give it my own twist. Totally Inspired Nails asks, what is something that always makes you smile? Just being around my family and friends always makes me smile. There really is nothing more important than the people in your life, because everything else can be replaced, but not the people in it, right? So just hanging out with my friends, talking to my family over the phone, these are the things that really make me happy, make me smile. BRSTH also asks, do you have any other series, hobbies, or a job aside from YouTube? And the answer is I don't have another job. YouTube is my primary job. Outside of YouTube, whenever I have some free time, I love to watch shows. Like, that's really just my like relaxation time, is I watch shows. I spend time with my husband. I give my dog a walk. I love to read articles on Psychology Today, articles that show up in my LinkedIn feed. Beauty Universe 21 asks, what camera do I use and what do I use to edit my videos? I use the Canon T5i with a fairly standard lens. As far as editing my videos go, I edit with Adobe Premiere Elements 11. This is a fairly old version. I wouldn't recommend this version. I feel like it has a lot of hiccups where some of the features don't really work. So if you decide to try out this program, get the newest version, because other than a couple of the hiccups, I feel like it can be a really great program. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you stayed all the way to the end, I'm going to leave you guys off with a question in return, and the question is, what is something that you are passionate about? Let me know in the comments below. Please take a moment to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and like me on Facebook so we can get to know each other. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you later this week. Keep styling.